He'll run you right over, man.
It's not going to stop. When you fellas go, they're going back up there.
Yep.
Right or wrong.
Yeah. And as I said to you,
I know
it's unlawful, but you know, you guys have to do what you think's right. Like I say, that's for the future.
Yeah.
Could you bring your documents to us that justifies your right to say it's unlawful? Your claim.
You can come and see me at the station with a disclosure request for that.
Now?
What's that?
You're waiting for messages now?
No,
again.
I'm waiting for Duke and Issue to come back about a couple of things. Just waiting for my boss to come back about a couple of things, and then at some point we'll be leaving.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's good. Now we'll just wait till you get the feedback and then.
Well, you said to send the bill through. We'll send the bill through.
Yeah.
Yep. You know.
I'm off to sleep.
Time is money, after all.
Yeah.
You guys are being paid. We're being deprived.
Deprived of what?
Our time right now.
What time?
This time. Here. Time on our land. Time away from home. Time in the garden.
Tell me, guys, who was actually living up there? Like permanently living up there?
All of us.
I don't understand how, you're here without all the documents, and you're here representing JNL, a private company, without a court order, Yeah. Why is that?
What it is that we've got documents that say they're a lawful occupier. We're satisfied with that. And they have asked us to come and remove some people from their land that they have the lease on. So that's where it is for you guys. You guys obviously don't think that they've actually got that lawful right.
Who's living up there? Who's occupying up there?
Sorry.
Who from JNL was living up there?
I don't think. I don't think anyone's actually living there.
So they're not an occupation then?
No, the legal term is the occupier. They have the title on that land.
The title holder, not the occupier.
Well, we're getting hung up on words.
No, the words are law. The words are law. They're important. Yep. There's owner, there's title holder, and there's occupier.
Yep.
3 different things.
Yep. Well, what we're saying is that they are the
title holder.
They are the title holder and the occupier.
No, not the occupier.
Well, they're not the occupier.
They are the occupier.
The occupiers.
You guys are living up there.
Yeah, you've arrested one of them. That's occupation.
Yeah, I accept that, but that's yet to be sorted through the court as to.
But there's a judicial process and a notarial process, and the notarial process has been followed.
What's the notarial process?
JNL has been served a notice of a notice of understanding. Yep. They need to lawfully come back and prove that they're the owner, right? That they have lawful title, right? Because they haven't. They need to resolve their issues with the Crown.
That's right.
That's common law jurisdiction. There is the judicial process, which is through consent of both parties to go into arbitration. There's also the notarial process. So they've been served with the questions to counter the claim for people reoccupying or repossessing their land, and they've failed to come back in a timely manner. So, but that's what they actually need to do, is not come with talk, is to come with the facts.
We're not settlers. Crown come out here and got bummed out, and we got the evidence. TVNZ got the evidence. Once they got bummed out, everything stopped out here. All the notices in the paper, everything wouldn't go in.
Are you blocking the King's Highway and Byway here?
Obviously.
What's that?
Quite obviously.
Under what authority?
That's a really good question.
You've already been given that answer.
No, I'm asking you. I haven't been given it. Under what authority are you blocking the King's Highway and Byway?
The sergeant gave you.
Under his authority. Well, I need to speak with the sergeant then.
The Police Act we were acting under.
The settler government
Obtaining by
sponsored
Section 240
6 foreign legislators to come here and write that 2008 thing that you're working under. We don't recognise foreign legislation. This is a sovereign jurisdiction. What constitution are you operating under?
But they haven't read the Whakaputanga. They haven't been given the rule book, eh?
No.
They don't want to read the rule book. They just want to act.
Oh, it's okay, mate. You can come across here, eh? You can be with the people. Tangata whenua.
It's not about the fucking trees or the money.
All of you can. Just be real.
That's what it's for. Trees in the land. That's what it's about.
Heck with aroha. Be real.
Try and get in the field.
Can you give me an answer to why you're blocking this King's Highway and Byway? Can you name the statute or the act specifically?
Pull your book out. Pull the crimes book out and put it over here and we'll have a read.
Yeah, let's do that. Have you got your rule book with you? Have you got it with you?
Eh? Customary law applies though.
Want the place to be safe? Look, bring the gun.
Because our people know, we've been all around the world, they understood the English, they understood how their system worked, so they protected us by declaring independence on our country.
That's the flag.
And it was done in our reo. That's what gives it the mana. The Queen here is 1840, Te Tiriti o Waitangi, not the treaty. These are coming under the Treaty of Waitangi fraud. That doesn't even exist, because our tupuna didn't sign it. They give you the belief they did, your bosses, but it didn't. 1840, that's who she represents. Because of that friendship, which her tupuna, her ancestor, supported, hence the giving of this flag, the authority on the land is us. And it even shows it right on your seat.
Shows it right there.
We can go into the courts and prove it to the court and the judge will agree and let us go. The Trespass Act doesn't apply because first in is first law, and that's us. That's why he stands on the right. When you got your job, you didn't read the Police Act, you didn't read the Crimes Act, and you didn't, Land Transport Act. You just didn't read any of those. If you did, you wouldn't be doing this.
Blocking the highway.
It's okay, you've been told now. Why don't you just pull out the rules? Pull out the rules. What's wrong with that?
For your own good, really.
Really? We'll give you that
A
opportunity.
lot of our people,
Make it
not just
right.
Māori,
Make it right.
but our people that understand all this shit. It's shit, man. And you're just the pawns that are sent out to do the job.
To find out till it's done.
For the fellow at the top. And those rules apply to your people. Taking liberties, that's what you're doing.
Yep.
And we could, man. We could just steamroll you.
This is a public nuisance, what you're doing here.
Public nuisance.
You're not wearing your hats, which means you're not on duty.
Yes.
Oh, there's one on duty.
Only one.
Only one. That guy there.
Only one on GDA?
That's it. The rest of you are acting lawlessly.
And illegally. That's abuse of power by public servants.
That's the proper term.
It's in the act. It's criminal.
In fact, it's a public nuisance by commission because you're working for a private interest. JNL, who have had equal opportunity public notices to prove their case, they have failed to do that. They are not here today. They're jumping straight into dispute, hiring lawless people in uniforms.
And I can use force.
Hiring, yes.
It's in the act. He's knowing your heart. He's pretty stink.
Your children are going to have to live with this. It's only going to get worse. You perpetuate it. That's right. All of our children. Time it gets to our grandchildren, they're not even going to have a trial.
And these won't rest in peace. You can try it. This is all Waitangi to us. Because it's Waitangi, Māori customary law still applies. We can put that into place. But again, we try to keep the peace. Because these are ignorant. These are ignorant to the law.
Are you aware of Article 2 of the Whakaputanga? That any legislative authority separate from our tikanga does not apply to our people? Common law of this land is tikanga. States and declares in Article 2 of the Whakaputanga. Legislative authority separate from our tikanga does not apply to our people who are here.
Now you've been notified. Please remove this public nuisance. We need to get through to our land.
You have been notified. Ignorance is no excuse now.
Public
Now it's willful.
paper. He's all trespassed by the paper. By the Northern Age.
Well, he's seen the public notice in the paper. He admitted it. Do you know what the notarial process is? That's the same one that your government's using. When they're notifying they can sell the marina, and when they're notifying that they can sell Kiwi Bank. It's the same process. Same with telecom, railways, the power board. Government's acting as the executives of that company, the telecoms and the power boards. Now, did you as a member of the public get your shares and have your votes to say that they could sell it? No, you didn't, because I didn't. It was a fraudulent sale. Was that for our benefit? The people?
Well, you're not getting a beef out of me. I don't think it should have been sold either. That's hardly the issue here, is it? At the end of the day, what are you guys?
Use it here on trespass.
But what are you guys going to gain out of what's happening here today? You got to work at another.
What do you mean?
Another
What do you mean?
We are. No, we don't.
This is ours in the first place. We come in and move you out of your house and we just own it. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying that the JNL would sign a contract with somebody.
Well, who's the somebody?
Well, who's this somebody?
Crown.
And who's the crown?
Is
the crown Queen Elizabeth II? No, but is the crown Queen Elizabeth II? Royal.
Why do you guys always get hung up about the crown?
No, well, because there's two different crowns. That's what you don't know.
Do you know that?
Do you know that?
But you act under another one.
I'm familiar with what's on my suit.
Are you?
So who is the crown?
So you don't see us there?
1982 Constitution Act.
You don't see us standing there?
I see you standing there.
No, on your symbol.
Yeah, I know, I do.
Yeah.
So you
know
recognise that?
So you recognise there's two laws in the country. LORE, law, and LAW.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you understand it?
Well, yeah, he said he understands it.
Law.
Yep, he's all in common law jurisdiction.